All right, today I'm gonna give you all guys a little bit of update on where we're at with my partners. We're getting ready to make the GBPs go, verify the GBPs, what I've learned so far. We'll also take a quick gander at the dashboard that I've been making, where you guys can start generating leads for my roofing client, and then in the future more. All right, let me share my screen real quick. All right, so for those of you that are trying to generate leads for my roofing client, here is where you want to register your account. Go to epaycalls.com, register an account here. And when it does, I believe it'll ask for your CallSling API, which you can get from your settings in your CallSling account. And then here, it's basically gonna port in all the calls from your CallSling, or one other student had open phone. If you're using another platform, let us know and we can probably create that integration. You can see the call duration, you can see the campaign. And basically when you have here, you can see your tracking numbers. So for example, if you hit edit, if you have a lead, or if you're generating leads for my roofing client, you basically hit the Superior Roofing one for Colin. Elite Construction, that's going to be the construction company that me and my partner is building in LA. That's more for the done for you students. But for you that are not done for you students, you guys are going to just basically hit Colin, and then Colin will be able to see all the leads come in through from his back end. And then we're going to then connect that back end to his CRM, so that anytime if he quotes a job or etc., it's going to get updated here. We're going to have a screen here where all the jobs are going to be monitored, right? And same with my done for you students. We're utilizing like Jobber and the CRM. So every time we quote a job, you'll be able to see the job that were quoted. I want to show you an example of one of the students that already generated like a $200,000 job for my roofing client. Okay, here's one example. Okay, so this site right here belongs to one of the JKers. Okay, in Madison, Wisconsin. It already generated a $200,000 commercial project that my client is like really close to closing. And this student, like this site doesn't even have a GBP yet. And so if you guys start building these sites that start generating leads for my client, like I'm also willing to help your site as well. Now, I wouldn't go into Madison, Wisconsin, because the student's already building one. And I'm going to be helping this site out as well, because I want to start creating case studies as quickly as possible. There is a lot of opportunity. I was taking a look today. I just typed in the biggest, or I looked up Chicago, and Chicago is in Cook County in Illinois. So I searched in Google. See, ChatGPT doesn't do a good job listing all the cities. It's still doesn't do a good job of that. Certain other AI does, but Google still is the best for these kind of things. It lists me 162 cities inside Cook County alone. Okay. And my client services more than Cook County. He services all the way into Wisconsin, but in 162 cities in Cook County alone, if you look at the population size, yeah, a lot of these are like really good, decent sized population, like 5,000, 8,000, 10,000. And Google searches on any of these, like roofing, Stickney, Illinois, for example, like there is virtually no competition, because the number one site right here is a off page of a site that's a DR5. So if you created a brand about Stickney roofing, you're going to rank. And even without the map listing, because you'll rank at the top over time, like you're going to start generating leads. Honestly, these are all low DRs. These sites are only ranking because they created a page about Stickney, Illinois. But if you created a whole home page about Stickney, Illinois, like these sites are going to be very easy to rank. And so I think in terms of like easy wins, like it doesn't get much easier than this, in my opinion.